Hello and happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to Angela's Southern Comfort Dishes. So today we're making two cakes. We have a chocolate fudge cake with homemade chocolate fudge icing, and then we have a two-layer yellow cake with homemade caramel icing. So I'm going to show you the two-layer chocolate fudge cakes. And when I come back, they just came out the oven. So when I come back, I'll show you how to make my homemade chocolate icing. But let me show you my cakes. Stay still. This is cake one. This is cake one. This is our chocolate fudge cake. Just came out the oven. Just came out. The pan is hot. Okay. And here's cake two. Burning my hand. Cake two. Okay. So let those cool. So let those cool. And then today we have our stick of butter, salted butter. We're going to use one stick of salted butter. And then we're going to use white granulated sugar. And we have our Hershey's cocoa mix, okay? That's what we'll be using today for our homemade chocolate fudge icing, okay? And just a little bit, probably about a teaspoon of milk. That's it. I'm going to cook that on top of the stove really slow. And once I get ready, finish the process of cooking the icing, the chocolate fudge icing, I'll come back and let you see me ice the cake with the chocolate fudge icing, okay? Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. We're kind of having a laid back Sunday here. I'm not doing any big cooking today. It's just that whatever kind of day you want to have to eat for dinner, whatever it is. So I'm thinking about some fried potatoes and onion and a steak and sandwich with lettuce, tomato, cheese, and sauteed onions on steak, on a whole gay bread for steak. But I'll let you see that later on as well. See you soon. Okay, everyone, so what we're doing is we're making homemade chocolate fudge icing on top of the stove. Right now I have one stick of salted butter melting. After that's done, I'm going to come behind that and I'm going to add some white granulated sugar. Wait till that butter melts, and then we'll add in our white granulated sugar. And then after that, we'll add in our cocoa. And when we add in our cocoa, we just want to gradually stir it until we get all the lumps out. Okay? We're going to set aside a spoon for tasting the frosting to make sure it's the desired sweetness that we're looking for the cake. Okay? So we'll set aside a spoon. Next, we're going to add in the white granulated sugar. And I'm going to eyeball it probably about a cup. So I eyeball that at probably about a cup full of sugar. And just let this melt. I'm going to add in just a little bit of milk, of whole milk. So let me get the milk while we're doing that. And it's probably like 2/3 cup of milk. Turn down my stove just a little to 3. We're just going to let this sugar dissolve and melt very good. And make sure you get all of the crystals out. You want that sugar to dissolve and melt very well. Now this is how my grandmother and my mother would make their homemade chocolate icing. Okay, so next we're gonna add in our cocoa. I have a little bit in both packs, so we're just gonna see what it is we need to use. I have a little bit in here. Okay, I have a little bit left in another one as well. That's probably about a half a cup of chocolate cocoa. Okay, set that aside. And so then we want to just gradually stir so we make sure we get all the lumps out. And we may, if it's not as sweet as we like it to be, we may have to go back in and add a little bit more sugar. It just depends on the sweetness of the level that you're looking for. Okay. Most people would say use a whisk, but these are Circulon hard anodized pans, and I don't use metal products on my great cooking pans. I use all plastic utensils. And we're cooking the chocolate on low because you don't want your chocolate to cook too fast and burn. You don't want that. You'll have a miserable cake. The cake will taste great, but what you don't want is the icing to be burnt. Okay? So we just gradually stir and get all that chocolate because you want all that to melt. Now I have the first layer of my cake, of my chocolate fudge cake mix. I have the first layer is ready to go. It's on the cake plate. And what I did, you know, is welcome to use a cake for your cake. Sometimes I use a cake. Most of the times I'll take and put a piece of foil on the bottom of the cake plate so I won't have all that excess chocolate in the bottom of it. You don't have to clean up. You still have to clean up and put in the dishwasher, but you won't have to do all that hard scrubbing because you have a piece of Reynolds non-stick foil on the bottom of it, you know. That's what I like to use. Now, if you prefer to use regular foil, remember regular foil, I mean, it does its job for some people. I don't discredit that. It's just that the regular foil, it doesn't protect your food from the sticking, you know. So if you have some foods that you're cooking, Reynolds wrap non-stick foil is what I use all the time in my kitchen. That's exactly what I use. Now we still have some lumps in here, so we're gonna have to keep stirring till we get all those lumps of chocolate out. You want your icing to be lump free from chocolate. You just have to let it cook, take its time. Make sure it's where you need it to be with the sweetness. You don't need any more milk. Don't need any more milk. You may have to get some more sweetness of sugar. So I'll just drop a little bit in here just to see what it tastes like. It's good. A little tart, but we can use some more sugar. So let me add a little bit more sugar. I'm gonna let that just cook for a moment. A little bit more sugar. Okay. And that's about half a cup. One thing I love and enjoyed growing up as a child was my grandmother and my mom always making cakes. Oh my goodness, that's one of my favorite childhood things. I'm from Georgia. I'm a country eater. I love cooking country meals. And I remember my mom, grandmama, and aunts, you know, cooking for us as a family growing up. And one thing I love was a two-layer yellow cake with homemade chocolate fudge icing, and a two-layer chocolate fudge cake with homemade chocolate icing. Now, my grandmother's and my mother's lemon cream cheese icing, oh my Jesus, I love making that. Love, 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 love. Tomorrow I'll be making an apple pie. I'll be making an apple pie tomorrow, so I'll be uploading that as well. And what I'm doing is just getting all these hard pieces of chocolate off here, making sure we get them down into here so we can melt and get all those cooked in here. When the chocolate lumps up, you want to make sure you have everything lump free. It takes time to cook chocolate, not that long, but you don't want to rush the process, like I said, and have lumps in your chocolate. All right, I'm gonna gradually keep stirring. Okay, everyone, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep cooking my chocolate, and as soon as the chocolate is complete where I need it to be, I will come back and show you the finished product, okay? All right, see you shortly. Okay, everyone, so I'm back. My chocolate fudge icing is completely done. It's at the desiredness that I want it to be with the sweetness. Okay, so now we have our first layer of chocolate fudge cake mix. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you me icing the cake. Okay, so let me go and bring over, remove this butter out the way. Okay, so let me go and bring over the icing. So here's our chocolate fudge icing. Oh yeah, baby, it's ready. Oh yeah, it's ready, honey. And the cakes are nice and cool. So I'll put this back on the stove on low. So then I'm gonna take this cake mix spatula and I'm just gonna gradually just over here like so. It actually ended up coming out to be 2 cups of sugar in the icing. And let me tell you, the kids have tasted on their spoon and they are ready. They are ready. I had them taste the chocolate ice and I made them get a clean spoon and tipped them. I just poured them a little bit in there in a spoon. Okay, so now what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna set aside this. Okay, I'm gonna go get the other layer of cake. Okay, so here we are with the second layer. Okay, let me do it this way. Lord, we're gonna pray Angela don't mess this cake up, okay? My kids will never let me hear it out. Oh, we made it, honey. We made it. Look at this cake. We made it, honey. Get an apple and clean up this stuff. This is why I always keep little bags around from the grocery store. When you have a mess, when you're cooking, you can make you a little bag here for your trash until you wash down things with soapy hot water. Okay? Alright, cool. Okay, so next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and get our icing and come back over and finish icing the cake. how that non-stick, it doesn't stick. It's that nice hard anodized pan. Easy to clean. Nothing sticks. Put this back over there until I'm ready. Okay. So now what we want to do is just go ahead and just glaze the sides, let it all drip down. Oh yeah. Just gradually slide it down. And if you run out of icing, it's okay, because you got that last there in the pan. So we just go back and we just get some more. So I'll be right back. That's all right. We'll be right back. We got a little bit left. That's what you want, baby. All that there. Oh yeah, we want all that there. I had promised my kids I was going to make this yesterday. And it's a little small piece of cake. Yes, Lord. Okay, how much more we got to go? I do not own any rights to this material. This is my favorite cake. Are we gonna go back? Are we gonna go back and get that last little bit of chocolate? Mama got you, baby. See how that chocolate just slides right on down? We want all that, baby. Look at that. It's all over. Sugar mama got that, baby. Oh yeah, she got that money worth, baby. Alright, nice and good, baby. Alright, let's load. So the next cake that I'm about to bake will be caramel. Let me know what you think about that cake there. Let me wash my hands. Turn off the stove here. Alright. So, leave me a message. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about my chocolate fudge cake. What do you think about that? Let me know. It's nice and gooey and chocolate. Oh yeah, baby, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be a hit here today. Okay. Let me know what you think about the cake. Oh yeah. Remove this to the sink. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this cake. Hope that you'll enjoy it, you and your family. All right. I'll leave the directions to it underneath the description in the video. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a great Sunday. Next, I'm about to go put this on the table, let it finish cooling, and I'm going to start on my 2-layer yellow cake with my homemade caramel icing. My caramel icing is going to be made the same. The only difference is I'm using light brown sugar. That's what I'll be using. Okay? So let me get that cake up next. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it.